Terracon. Camden Impound Dock.
Seattle. Anyway, Coast Guard cutter, the Stalwart, saw a fire on the horizon, rushed out there. By the time they arrived, it was too late. The entire crew had burned to death.
How many men were on board?
Total of 9. Although only 4 bodies were recovered, the rest were presumed lost at sea.
What was the cause of the fire?
Never determined. They have no idea.
Look at that. Fire damage seems to be contained to the outside of the hull. Cabin and the interior don't seem to be burnt at all.
Okay, so what's your point?
Well, how was the crew killed by a fire that only burned the hull? For that matter, why did the fire only burn the hull in the first place?
You got me. You're the detectives. Look, do you mind if I go? I got a lot of forms to fill out. You know, when there's a dead body, wow, paperwork.
Sure, you can go. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'll fax you those phone numbers.
Well, looks like it's just you and me.
Yeah, just the way you planned it. Alright, let's see what we can discover here. I don't want to go down there just yet. What's in here? A book. No title. Okay, looks like Russian. Yeah, I can't read any of this. This is like hieroglyphics to me right now. I'll get that checked out later. Is that a safe? Yes, it is. Oh, this looks important. Yeah, this is all Russian. I can't read this. Oh, there's a lot of shit here. I think I hit the jackpot. God, look at all these names. Close this book. That was it, right? Yeah, that's it. No, I was here already. Where is the exit? Wow, this is pretty confusing. I have no idea. I'm on the second level or the top level? No, okay, that was the second level. Okay, I don't see shit here. Nothing here. Oh,
Let me know if you see anything.
I saw lots of things.
I'm not having much luck over here so far.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just standing there. You're not really looking around. But don't worry, I'm gonna continue to look around and find everything for us. No, I wanna get out of here. I wanna go back downstairs. I wanna go to that door that we first saw. Where are those stairs? No, not there. Turn left. Should be a down somewhere here. Turn right. Down, there we go. What's this? Wow. This navigation is so brutal. Oh, here's the ladder. Okay, so I'm on the main deck. The door's somewhere over here. Bam, here we go. Let's go. Flashlight. What could I possibly be looking for down here? No, that's up. Nothing here. A bunch of buttons, a bunch of controls. Yeah, and it's hard to figure out where I even came from. This might be the most confusing place in the game. I'm really kind of lost here. I can't tell what half of this stuff is. All I know is that seconds away from dying. Just got a weird feeling about this place. Two gas tanks. Wait, what's this? Is something here? This has to be something. Go back down. Come on, nothing here? Any evidence? Wait, I saw something. Yes. Oh, a symbol. Okay, so nothing there. Oh, what's down there? Oh, a box. Okay, what am I looking at here? What is this? That's a ball? Is that a bowling ball? What the hell is this? Wow, this is getting freaky. Anything else in there? Where's the exit? Yes, up. Exactly. Get me out of here. Alright, back to Astadorian.
I bet the previous investigation was less than thorough. We should go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, sure.
Come with me. I want to show you something. See these outlines here on the side of the cabin?
Yeah, it's kind of frightening, isn't it? What causes it?
I have no idea.
It reminds me of pictures I've seen of Hiroshima.
How's that?
Well, the blast from the bomb left the outline of people behind. I don't know why. I can barely remember it. I was only a kid when I saw the picture. Jesus, scared the bejesus out of me.
Freaky.
can't help but feel like we've missed something.
Well, I found a couple of things.
Look at this.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Well, be careful with it.
Relax.
It looks like an explosive device.
Well, it could be. It's certainly heavy enough.
Maybe we should call in a hazmat team.
Let's not overreact, okay?
What the hell are you doing?
You really need to cut down to 1 cup a day. It's empty.
What is it?
I don't know. But I do know one very happy lab technician.
I could have got myself killed down there.
This looks interesting.
Looks like Cyrillic. Seattle PD has a task force investigating smuggling out of the former Soviet Union. They've got a full-time translator over there. I can get it translated.
Okay.
Well, that was easy. I thought certainly you would give me grief about that.
No, if Seattle PD has the resources, let's take advantage of them.
Well, that's a commendable attitude.
Well, yeah, I like to take advantage when I can. If there's a resource that I need, or I see something that I like, I go for it.
Get your hand off my ass.
Whoa, whoops. Whoopsie daisies. I thought it was that ball I brought up. It's pretty easy to mistake the two. But hey, check out these fingerprints. They look a little weird.
This place looks like it's already been dusted for prints.
Oh, yeah, so it has. Probably from the first investigation into the fire. Hey, this is strange. It looks like there's a fresh set of prints over the top of the old ones. Yeah, somebody's put their hand on this after it's already been dusted. Either that's pretty sloppy police work or somebody else has been here.
Well, we better have them lifted.
I'll give my friend a call. No. John Amos.
John, it's Craig. I need a set of prints lifted.
Ooh, field work, my favorite. Where?
Camden impound dock. The boat's called the Terracon. These are prints that were laid on top of a previously dusted set.
I love a challenge. Flag the spot for me, I'll take care of it.
Hey, Detective. Truitt from the coroner's office just called. They've completed the autopsy on Mr. Wong. She's found something you ought to see.
Well, looks like we're headed to the coroner's. I can hardly wait.
Same here. Coroner's office. Oh, it's right there. King County Medical Examiner's Office, Seattle.
This is Agent Wilmore with the FBI. He questioned Wong yesterday.
I hope you found out everything you needed to know.
What have you got?
This is undoubtedly one of the most unusual autopsies I've ever performed. This man died from a single gunshot wound to the back of the head. Large caliber weapon, point blank range. He was also a drug user. It looks like he was high at the time of death.
That would account for the lack of struggle.
But if the slug or the drugs didn't kill him, this man would have been dead within a matter of weeks anyway.
Oh, Jesus. Why?
He was completely riddled with massive tumors. I've never seen anything like it.
What would cause something like that?
I have no idea. But I've never seen a human being so eaten alive with cancer.
God, I hate coming here.
You know, so do I.
Man, he's definitely seen better days. Jesus.
What kind of cancer was it?
Well, here's the weird thing. You see, these are 3 separate kinds of cancer. It wouldn't surprise me if it turned out he had a few more. It's as if his entire endocrine and immune system suddenly went haywire.
Is there a name for this?
Bizarre.
No, I mean, is there a syndrome or something that explains it?
No, not that I've ever heard of.
How do you know he was high?
Well, it's mainly a hunch. Little things, state of craniovascular relaxation, total dilation of the pupils, things like that. I've seen it before, but the blood work will confirm it.
What could have caused cancer like this?
I have no idea. This isn't exactly my field, first of all, but I can't imagine what would trigger something like this. Some kind of massive carcinogenic exposure, I guess. Radioactive materials, certain classes of powerful mutagenic chemicals. Those are the only things that track with what I know.
How long had he been ill?
Tumors are highly unpredictable. A growth of this size would seemingly take a fair amount of time, but he would have been in immense pain.
Which might explain the illicit drug use.
Even with the drugs, a condition like this would be almost impossible to ignore, and the amount of drugs he'd have to take to ease the pain would make him a near zombie. Strange.
Well, he looks like a zombie now. Let's hope he doesn't get up.
Have you seen anything else like this recently?
No, thank God.
Is that the slug?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to have it analyzed.
That'd be all right, I suppose.
How long had he been taking drugs?
Well, it's hard to say. Organ tissue and blood samples may provide some evidence, but it still could be hard to determine. The evidence of massive tumors suggests that the subject was suffering severe pain, and the drugs could have been used to mitigate the pain.
There was a case a couple of months ago, a fire at sea,
The Terracan, sure. I remember it. You're the second FBI agent to ask me about that this week.
The second?
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, to be specific, you're the third FBI agent. There were a pair here the other day, a man and a woman. They had the bodies of the Terracan crew members exhumed. She insisted on performing a second autopsy.
What were their names?
Sorry, I'll have to look that up. I see a lot of names.
It was Mulder and Scully, wasn't it?
Yes. Diana Scully and Wolf Mulder, that's right.
Uh-huh.
What did she find?
I have no idea. The bodies are still here if you want to see them.
What were the results of the original autopsy?
They died of severe burns.
We want to see them.
All right. You're not squeamish, I hope.
Gotta hate coming here.
Fair warning, this is gonna be pretty bad. These guys had been interred for 2 months. You all right?
Just peachy, thanks. Can we get this over with, please?
Sure. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think someone's stolen the bodies from the Terracan. You two stay here. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll let you know if I find anything.
What the hell have we stumbled onto here?
Well, I have some theories.
Okay, I'm listening.
Well,
Oh my God.
what is it?
I think I know what's going on here. Oh, Jesus. I hope I'm wrong.
What?
They're smuggling something. They're smugglers. Wong worked for the same people as the crew of the Terracon.
That would explain the slicker and the lack of fishing equipment.
So they worked for the same people. You questioned Wong. He was killed because they thought he talked. Your 2 missing agents have the crew from the Terracon exhumed, and both they and the corpses turn up missing? We've stumbled upon a smuggling ring bringing either radioactive material or possibly chemical weapons into the U.S. from the former Soviet Union. That explains the fire on the Terracon, Wong's cancer, why he was killed, and what happened to your two missing agents. They got too close. Someone's covering their tracks and they're not afraid to shoot FBI agents to do it. You and I have to work together. We have to stop this. If I'm right, thousands of people might die. I'm gonna have to demand that we cooperate fully with one another.
Okay.
You just got yourself a new partner.
Damn, it didn't take her long to come up with that thorough explanation. She might be a damn good partner. And this woman is taking too long. I'm not gonna wait here.